Cailin and
Mark. That's nice
and
to meet you
this is our lovely home van, Beatrice, aka the Protector.
guys. Yeah. Let's take a look inside. All right, so we're gonna break down the kitchen. So we've got a Camp Chef oven, which is starting to be pretty popular in self-converted vans. It's got a little oven, 2-burner. Worked very well. Cooked a pizza last night and it was delicious. Got an IKEA pegboard here to kind of let you kind of move stuff around and store what you need. Little seasoning rack, knife holder. Got a fantastic fan here, 3-speed. With a tiny pantry there and a quick grab area here for breakfast. A couple drawers here that pop in and out. Nice big drawer here for storage. And then we got the ARB 35-liter, I believe, fridge. Really nice fridge freezer combo. But yeah, pretty good amount of storage there. Holds lots of beer. Down here, we've got a temporary heater we just got from a friend. But this is just temporary for winter camping. Also have a hot water shower and a propane shut off in there as well. Let's just put that back in there. Not the most ideal place to have that at the moment, but it was free. And then on this side, we also have, whoops, grab this stuff back here. The toilet that slides in and out.
So this is a sink that we got at IKEA. It was definitely on the cheaper end, but it was kind of the size we wanted, and the circular was nice. With the hand soap pump that we refill from the top, which is a huge plus because it's a pain in the butt to get to the back under there. And then our pull-out sink here. All on this full board that we got from the what is it, the one and done like clearance section at IKEA. We actually got this for like a steal, which was super awesome. The corner of it was a little messed up, but we knew we were going to be cutting it out, so it totally worked for us and what we needed to do with it. We cut a lot of the weight out of it here too, with the sink and the stove being cut out. So yeah, the weight and whatnot is totally good for us. And then if you come over here, this is my closet area. We got this up storage here where I store like my socks and hats and little bags up here. And I'll take you to the inside. We have the full length mirror. Every girl needs that. We got some hanging stuff inside and some shoe storage down at the bottom there. Towels and belts go on this door. One of my favorite parts of the van is our reclaimed redwood. We got this from this really cool shop down in San Diego, and initially this was our flooring. We probably should have gone with something a little bit more rugged and durable because it did not work well as flooring, but it looks beautiful as our backing here. So we switched it up and actually went with this waterproof flooring, which is a much better fit for us and anybody else who spills things like we do. And these are a new little addition also. Just a nice spool of leather I got off the internet with some little goldeny brassy knobs, and there you have it, some nice rustic leather pools. So this is one of the original pieces of the Westfalia interior that we ended up keeping because they did a really awesome, smart job of it. And as you can see here, there's 2 knobs, and once you get them loosened, this table is able to move in the direction that you want it to. So we'll do like an office style setup. We'll bring it closer to the kitchen if we need some more chopping space or whatever, or we'll just sit around it. We've had 8 people sitting around this table playing games, eating, having a great time in here, which is like a really nice unique feature to a van that you're able to have company inside, and it's something that we really enjoy and we'll probably continue over into our next build as well. When you don't want the table here, these same knobs that loosen it up to give you the angle you want come off. The table stores back here. You can check that out a little later. And this stores with it. And that is when we're able to have these 2 benches come together and create our bed / have the whole walk through if you're wanting some more space.
We'll talk about one more thing about the bed. So these are 4-inch memory foamed with a 1-inch topper. Super comfortable. This is on the denser side, so it's great for sitting down. It gives you support, but at the same time it gives you a lot of comfort and isn't too soft to wear down over time. Under the seats we have storage, so on this side I usually keep like tools, and you can load this up. And behind it is a 10-gallon water tank with a automatic flow water pump. When you open the sink, the water does automatically come, and a kill switch for when you leave the van in case a line burst. It's not going to flood the van, so that's a good thing to have.
And we put a speaker in there.
Oh yeah, and surround sound speaker. And then on this side, again, a little bit more storage compared to the other. And then we have our condensed side for our solar system. So we have an AC and a DC house panel. So you got your DC side here, and then you got your breakers for your AC side. We've got 2 AGM batteries at 224 amps, 2 6 volts, and 2, I believe, a series. And then we have a 75 amp KID midnight controller, which is phenomenal and has had our batteries stay charged for the past 2 years. These AGMs are about 2 years old, and they're still holding 13 to 13.1 when fully charged, so they're still really healthy. So yeah, this is kind of a micro control panel. We have the water kill switch here. We've got our AC 3-prong plug here with 2 USB ports as well. This is your light control with a dimmer switch, and then we also have a switch to turn on the inverter, which is the 600 watt Xantrax inverter, and it cuts off right there as well, so that works out very well. Up here we've got some cubby holes, so this is kind of like just throw some stuff here you need to get: your wallet, your keys, cell phone chargers. These work very well to just, you know, store knickknacks and little things that you don't want to put into a designated storage place. And here we store most of our sleeping stuff, like 2 pillows, some sheets back here, and then 2 rumple blankets, which work out well. Up here, this used to be a Westfalia kids bed, but we went ahead and made it an extra storage compartment, so you can fit about 2 to 3 60-liter packs fully stuffed, a crash pad on top, or a bunch of sleeping stuff, sleeping bags, guitars. Stores very well. So this is the cab of the Mercedes. And up here, the only thing we have not done is we have not refinished the original front seats. This van is called a pig nose, so the motor is kind of out in front, but really the motor is inside the cab. And there it is. So that is the rebuilt 616. It purrs, it runs good, and tops out at about 65 miles an hour on the current tune that it has, but can be adjusted to go faster. Also, this engine gets 18 miles to the gallon fully loaded, 20 when you're empty. The dash is unique. It's definitely old school European. It's got a couple blinker lights, glow plug lights, oil and battery, all of which work. Currently, this is the hazard switch that goes up in here. I was just rewiring some stuff, and it is currently stored right there. Besides that, we've got a JVC radio with surround sound Alpines, 2 up top, 1 under the seat, and 1 facing outside the back door for outside entertainment. So a unique characteristic of the 616 is we do not have a sliding door to actually enter the van. You enter from the front or the back, and to achieve that, you pull this pin and the chair folds up. And then you currently just walk in, watch your head, and then walk into the living space. This is actually burlap that was installed in the back to add just kind of an aesthetic to it. There used to be wood back there, and we ended up replacing it with burlap. It's a little bit lighter. It looks better, and it's different. The top insulation is polyiso board, 1 inch thick, seam taped and filled, and then it is lined with a Reflectix liner on the inside as well. So our value is pretty good there. Around the sides and the floor also have polyiso 1 inch insulation board, seam taped and filled, and Reflectix on the side on top of that as well. With these vans, they come stock with a 14-inch rim. And in the early 80s, late 70s, I guess that was decent. Nowadays, 40 years later, you cannot get a 14-inch all-terrain tire or just any tire that meets the load rating for this van. So what I did some research, and I imported 15-inch rims off a 93 Sprinter from Germany. Got custom spacers built, and then installed snow grade all-terrain, I think they're Cumo Road Ventures. So those are brand new, and they still have the little spikies on them. And they perform very well. We went through a blizzard the other day, about 8 inches of snow, and we did not slip or slide once. Tires performed very well. On the front of the van, we installed some hella fog lights for, you know, late night driving. And these are the blacked out models. They're very bright and they work very well. There's 3 windows on this van that go in and out. So you've got your different settings. And then we've got some custom surf racks installed. They will hold about 2 9-foot to 10-foot longboards, no problem. And can also hold canoes and kayaks and everything you want to throw at it. On top, we have a 160-watt solar panel. And with our KID controller and the battery bank that we have, that 160 has left us fully charged most of the time. And when you do get low on solar, we also have an isolator, a smart isolator that is installed here. And we'll also parallel the house system to the car battery and jump start you if you kill the battery. This is the Yakima awning. It's a 6-footer. It comes out, you put your legs, it extends the living space quite a bit. It's good for rain shelter. And then you can put rain tarps on the side as well to create a mudroom when, you know, on the road.
So overall, to get it to the state that you see it in now, this has been our 3rd build, twice completely gutted to bare metal, where we insulated once and then re-insulated a second time because we need a little bit more umph there. And 3rd build was where you're really seeing all like the bells and whistles type stuff with the redwood and the extended cabinet here. So it took us a while to get here. There's definitely some progressional steps that got us to this point. I'd say overall interior we're around 10K. Yeah, not including all the mechanics and all of that part. Yeah, so we got this in February of 2017, and our first build took us probably about 3 months, slowly, which we did. Again, gutted it from the ground up, and all together, I mean, we've put quite a bit of time into this. So probably like 6 months to a year total with all 3 builds combined. Well, thanks for joining us on this walkthrough of our van/home. It's been a good time. Glad for you to join us. You can reach us down in the link at our email, and we'll get back to you.